The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
So next up on the tour is Ernestine, because that's what's going on at this point in time. Let's see exactly where this one goes. Let's go.
Oh, child, it was just a long day. Let me tell you.
Do you think your day was longer than my week? Who you want to talk about first, my week or your day?
Girl, my day is insane. I met with the lawyer, and that was kind of a good thing.
Okay.
Because she confirmed that I have just as much rights to the home as Anthony, no matter what. No matter.
Damn skippy.
Okay. So while he's always beating his chest, my house.
My house, my house, my house.
Yeah, so that gave me a little bit of reassurance.
But didn't Brittany told you this like last year? I'm not quite certain why it is now that you're trying to have to reconfirm this. Who are you confirming this for? I'm not quite certain who you're hitting. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who are you hitting it for? I'm not certain.
Our house now, baby. We are French.
Right.
We. This is we.
We. So
Good for you.
I had this great. What's wrong with your wrist?
We'll talk about it after. Well, you go.
So I had this great meeting, only to come home, take a shower, get relaxed. Shayla comes by to get the baby. She's leaving, and she's talking about, am I cheating on Anthony?
No, she did not.
Like,
No, she didn't.
the girl who cheated with my husband asking me, am I
Your husband.
So let me get this right. You mean after you ask her to ask Anthony to sign the papers? Man, this girl has gotten out of sorts. But you know what? I love it for Amber fans though, because they always argue and they make it look as though, she's like the, rightest of all rights. But good gosh, you mean after you ask Shayla to have Anthony sign the papers, and then she says, you know what, Amber, something about you doesn't look right. So she starts to question it because she knows you, right? Way more than even Ernestine knows you. In fact, she does know so much more of you. She's seen you in action so many times that she's able to judge when you are or aren't doing something. That girl,
Baby mama asked you, the wife, are you cheating on Anthony? Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
What constituted that question?
Shayla is just
Delusional?
act like,
Out of pocket?
no.
Out of bounds? I mean, should I keep going? This look. I be trying with Shayla, but it's like, what?
I know, but you know what? I don't even let her bother me because that's just who she is. I have just learned to just.
So how did you answer the question?
Of course, I said no. What she's gonna say? I'm say yes, no.
Why does she even deserve an answer? Is my question.
I don't know.
You know what? See, that's. Cause I'm gonna say it. I've said it once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Yeah.
Shayla is the real enemy here. Shayla just gets to pop up, ask you type of questions, get all in your face, have a baby by your husband, be all up in your house. You got you babysitting the baby, and she has the nerve to fixate her mouth and ask you, "Are you cheating on Anthony?" And she can't.
yeah, she had the nerve to ask her that because Amber allows her to ask her those questions, Ernestine. You just don't have all of the pieces either. So in other words, not even you getting all of the pieces because you're getting parts of the story. So that's basically what's going on at this point in time. Like you're getting a part of the story. So you've been asking the woman for help with the same man that you're complaining about now. This is why her outrage is so fake. Like the Amber outrage is very, very fake because she now turns around in a different timeline and she complains about the woman asking her the questions, right? When in the same breath, it's the same woman that you were asking questions of just earlier. How does that work? Sometimes I wonder if I'm just slow, maybe. Amber just takes us to be like very, very slow people. We're just slow. Well, you know what? She think that other side of the fans are slow. She realizes she can get them. That's exactly what it is.
Amber, you're doing business with a girl. You're doing a podcast. Like,
And
think
that's
about
why
this.
I have to let this stuff go because I am in business, and I'm not just in business with her. I'm in business with Wayne and all the other girls.
But Amber, there was a time where you and Anthony were married and you were happy and he put you on a pedestal and you were first and he poured into you and he loved you and he respected you. That is all out the window. You know why it's out the window? Because of Shayla.
You know what I like? How Ernestine just dished that out right there. Because there's a side of the audience who is very quick to tell us how Anthony is a terrible man Them quick to tell us so Anthony is a no good man. They're quick to tell us so Anthony is a piece of crap. They're quick to tell us all of these things and give us a whole picture, and men like that and the cheating men and men did that, men, whatever it is. But Ernestine has just painted the entire picture as to what Anthony was. And I feel like after Shayla, that's been Anthony's narrative. But notice what tends to happen. When you start to run Amber's file, everybody wants to dwindle Amber's file down to a little particular moment. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad that Ernestine mentioned that, because someone else has put things into perspective. Listen to what Ernestine just said. Go back and rewind it. That man had put Amber on a pedestal. Regardless of the people who telling me how, well, him lied because him was going broke and him never. Regardless, I keep saying, nonetheless, he took a chance. Wayne did not take a chance. Wayne had all the money in the world and he never took a chance. And I'm just looking to see how people treats it, which is why I show you that women, what a lot of women are telling me is that men are suckers if they decide their minds that they want to get into the whole love game and them have money. They're suckers. If you have money, don't get into the love game. Just keep women like Amber on the side. In other words, she's saying I need to be placed on the side. Anyways.
Shayla. Shayla is the real enemy here. She will always be the enemy.
You remember lying. Did I tell you about that time she put on my wedding dress? Girl.
So Amber even knows Shayla put on her wedding dress. I love the fact that they're revealing these things to the audience, because when I kept talking about it and I kept going through the trajectory of things, you tried to give me an anti-Anthony stance. And while Anthony has his roles to play in this marriage, right? Why I'm having roles to play, he is not at all fully at fault. But your girl don't take any of that. Like I said, Shayla is a pawn used on the board. Shayla and Kai are two pawns that Amber uses when she needs sympathy. That when Amber needs sympathy, she draws for those two things. Just like Anthony draw for Wayne, because that's his card. Anthony will go for Wayne and he will draw the card 10 different times. But Amber pushes the same things on top of the board. So if it is that she can talk about the Shayla thing, for whatever it is, might as well allow Anthony to talk about Wayne. Because she's going to push the Shayla narrative whenever she feels like it. The narrative is pushed over and over and over again. But don't worry yourself. Give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to you all soon. Nuts.